Well, hey, Bethel Park, this is Sam Poland. I'm joined in the booth by Mitch Meadville. We're here to bring you what should be another great edition of Bethel Park football here on BPTV. Now, Mitch, last week, Bethel Park coming off a very impressive 55-14 win against Plum at Plum. Woodland Hills coming off a bitter 39-14 loss to North Allegheny. But that doesn't mean that Mount Lebo's out of this game, because they did lose to the #1 ranked team in the state.
They did.
So, now Mitch, the thing about this game is Mount Lebanon's playing Bethel Park, two of the biggest rivals in the Great Southern Conference. Now it's unearly. It's unusual to see that they're playing this early in the season. Normally they play with 2 or 3 weeks to go when the conference race is really getting down to business. Do you think that playing this early in the season should affect the two teams' performances against each other tonight?
No, I feel there's a more rivalry to the two teams. I feel they're going to come hard-hitting, more touchdowns, more fumbles, more fumble recoveries.
All right.
Go BP!
All right. So, now Mitch. Now, last week, Avery Dibble scored the first 3 touchdowns for Bethel Park, and other players contributed, such as Brian Rogg with a block punt, Keontae Pryor with a 100-yard touchdown kickoff return, and another 63-yard touchdown added on. How do you think these guys are going to contribute tonight against a stingy Mount Lebanon defense?
Well, you did say they played against the #1 team,
yes.
Mount Lebanon. I don't know. What is your opinion?
I really feel that Bethel Park should, I feel as though it should be a defensive battle. I don't think more than 20 points are going to be scored on either side. I feel as though it's going to be either a really close game or a blowout one way or the other.
What do you think the score deficit's going to be tonight?
Well, I'll turn that back around on you.
Well, 2 hard-hitting teams going at each other this early in the season. I'm going to have to give it to BP.
BP, what's your score?
I don't know. I'm going to say 21-7.
21-7 Bethel Park. Now, last year, Bethel Park and Mount Lebanon played here at Bethel Stadium. Mount Lebanon came away with a 14-3 win, which, if you think about it, isn't that bad, because they had Bethel Park had junior Sean Seavey start the game for an injured Anthony Snell after he went down the week before against Canon-Mac with
That's a huge loss.
With a collarbone injury. Now, 14-3, you think about 11 points, considering how far behind Bethel finished last year, 4-6, and how Mount Lebanon finished 7-4.
Yes.
I feel as though, early in the season, you're still trying to figure things out. I think this should be fireworks one way or another.
Pretty even. Like you said, a blowout either way.
Yep. So we have Mike Stevenson on camera, me and Mitch, bringing you the action in the booth, and we should bring you what is an action-packed night of football. So please stay tuned. Kickoff is right next.
BP.
Assistant Director, Stephanie Carter.
Hey, up fans, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting year of Bethel Park High School football. Here are your Blackhawks. Tonight, the Hawks take on the Blue Devils from Alabama High School. The Hawks in the game with a 1-0 record, while the Blue Devils stepping up here with a 0-1 record. Across the main, under the direction of head coach Jeff McKinney and company, from Mount Lebanon, is under the direction of head coach Mike Melnick.
Coming out making their first home appearance of this year, Bethel Park and Mount Lebanon.
The captains for the season's contest, starting with Mount Lebanon, going to play.
Hey, you ready?
Of course I am.
What are you waiting for? I was waiting for you.
So we're gonna continue the puppy thing real quick.
Okay, places everyone. In a minute! Do I have to do everything myself? You can't do it all by yourself. I'd say that... Sure I can. No, he can't. And neither can I. So why don't you come on down to BPTV and help us make some of the great community programs you see on this station every day. Yeah! I mean, we can help you make your TV show ideas a reality.
It's pretty awesome.
So come on down. I mean, I am pretty good, but I'm sure I could use your help.
Bethel's captains, we got Avery Dibble, Ryan Petrossi, John Mascaro, and Mike Brucker. Bethel has won the toss, and Danny Christensen is on the field, so they will be sending out their kickoff team to start this game, as it appears as though they deferred into the second half.
Kicking off for the Blackhawks, number 43, Danny Christensen. Back to receive from Mount Lebanon, number 13, Dimitri Koryanopoulos.
Dimitri Koryanopoulos.
And number 24, Jake Wilson.
And Jake Wilson back to receive for the Hawks. And Danny Christensen sends a... And he lets it roll out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Flag is thrown, and that ball will be headed out to about the 35-yard line if Mount Lebanon will accept the penalty. And it appears that they do. Not the start to this kind of game that Bethel Park would have loved to have, Mitch.
Mount Lebanon lets it make Bethel Park take it over again.
Looks as though Bethel Park will kick off again. Danny Christensen hoping to do something from there as they kick off from the 35 this time instead of the 40. You know, Mitch, Bethel Park always seems to sell out here at Blackhawk Stadium. It's just packed. In fact, you're very minimum bare seats here.
Those features are filled tonight.
Yeah. And Christensen off the kick again, and this is a much better kick. Down towards the left hash, and that is fielded by number 24. He takes it up, and he hasn't been touched yet, and he is stopped. The flags fly as Cody Gilchrist brings him down.
Cody Gilchrist flag on the play after a 17-yard return.
That was number 24, Jake Wilson, on the return. He got it out to about the 26-yard line. And here we have the call. Blocking the back on Mount Lebanon. It'll be a first down after the penalty has been marked off. About 15-yarder here. 16-yard spot on the ball for Mount Lebanon's first drive of the game here.
The Blue Devils will be led by quarterback number 12, Tyler Rock.
Number 12, Tyler Roth under center for the Blue Devils, and they got a motion man coming to his right side. They give this up the middle, and he gets out to about the 20-yard line. Gain a 3 on the play.
Tackled by number 39, John Mascaro.
Mascaro in on the tackle, and John Mascaro, he has definitely been a factor in Bethel Park's game over the past 2 weeks. Last week at Plum started at running back, started at linebacker, and we were saying his name on both sides of the ball. I expect him, among many other players down here dressed in black, to have a big game tonight, Mitch. I formation, 2 receivers split up to the side. Roth drops back, fires a pass out to his receiver. Mike Briarcheck on the reception, and he will be a little short of the first down, so that should bring up about 3rd and 1. Motion man, the fullback split to the right side. And they give up the middle, trying to get the first down, and he has it and a lot more before being stood up by Danny Emma, another player we mentioned a lot last week. Another aggressive player. But that is not enough to stop Mount Lebanon from getting the first down, and they will move the ball out to the 32-yard line.
12 slide to 32-yard line.
Mount Lebanon has wasted no time here between plays. They just broke the huddle with 22 seconds left on the game clock. Number 13, motion man. And the quick pitch is to number 49, Tim Briarcheck.
Last pitch to number 49, Tim Briarcheck. Forced out by number 7, Zach Rush.
Zach Rush forced him out of bounds after about 6 yards gained on the play.
6-yard gain. They're going to second down to 4. Ball start at the 38-yard line.
Trips out to the right side here for the Devils. And they step back, fire a slant, and that is caught by number 22, Matt McGraw. And that'll be about 5 yards beyond the chains, and they will get their second first down of the night, Mitch. Now, a very impressive start. You can feel the Blue Devils gaining some momentum here.
I can.
Bethel Park really needs to step up and do something. Try to limit the second and short situations, and if they get the third down, they need to stop them. We got first and 10 from the 46 here. Just about to cross the midfield. And number 24, Jake Wilson on the carry, and he crosses the midfield marker out to the Blackhawk 49-yard line.
Gain of 5, second and 5.
Interesting setup here by the Blue Devils. They got a split tight end, a man in motion, and the pitch out to the Wolfson, and he is brought down after a gain of about 3.
Wilson on the carry.
And here's another of those 3rd and short situations here. Bethel needs to step up, get a stop in order to change some momentum.
3rd and 2 to Blue Devils. I want to welcome WTAE Channel 4 and Andrew Stockton here tonight for your highlights on Channel 4.
We got an I formation, looking to pound it up the middle again. Number 3, Briarcheck in motion. And they give it off to Wolfson, and he spins it. Here's met. Number 37, Corey Roach, the sophomore.
Sam, I must tell you, that was an explosive hit from Levity.
It looked as though when Rolfson spun, it looked like he was going to get the first down, but Roach just stepped up, lowered his shoulder, was able to get some good leverage on Rolfson and send him down. But it wasn't able to push him back farther enough. Mount Lebanon will be going for it here on 4th down. I formation, tight end to the right, split receivers out to each side. They're stacking, Bethel Park stacking the box, 3 linebackers, and they pass an out route, caught for the first down, beat Dibble's coverage, and that's definitely a shot in the foot here for the Hawks. They built some momentum with that stop, and it looked like it was just, I felt as though it was almost taken away with that 4th down conversion.
It was. We brought up so on that big explosive hit. Now, Mount Lebanon, it seems like they're coming back with a hard-hitting offense.
But to Mount Lebanon's credit, that was definitely a well-executed play.
It was very risky, but seems to be paid off quite well.
Man in motion, he rolls out to pass, and it eludes the tacklers, and then the pass is fired incomplete. Tight end switches sides. 2 receivers split out to the right. Briarcheck goes in motion. They give it to Rolfson, and he pounds up the middle. Gets maybe a yard on the play.
Tackle number 75, Mike Craig. Game 2, 3rd and 8.
We got 2 receivers split out to the side for the Hawks. He drops back to pass. He's hit as he throws, and it is caught by Briarcheck. There were 5 defenders back defending 2 receivers, and Briarcheck was still able to come up with the ball.
I must say, that quarterback got hit hard, but he managed to come up and throw that ball with great accuracy and speed.
Still able to maintain his composure without letting the footsteps get to him. Still able to let off a beautiful pass, just beautiful execution by Roth. They started this drive at their own 16-yard line, and they're right about to cross Bethel Park 16 here. And another pass going back to the air. And get off to the fullback, number 49, Tim Briarcheck. And Bethel Park wants the fumble. Bethel Park says that there was a fumble on the play, but the referees say it's still Mount Lebanon's ball. Danny Emma just grabbed onto him, and it seemed like it was dragged for about 3 or 4 yards before finally bringing Briarcheck down. Emma back at free safety. You got Dibble and Rush split out to the corners. Motion, and the toss goes to Rolfson, and there's a flag. Flag back on the non-play side. Looks like we're going to have this one coming back. A chop block on Mount Lebanon. Number 73, Alex Buxer.
Even with the foul, that was an amazing hit by the defense.
Yes. And Mount Lebanon, Buxer from Mount Lebanon, the big tackle, did not like that call whatsoever. But you know what? I bet you Bethel Park will take it. Whether it was a correct call or not, Bethel Park will take that penalty.
Feels good. Getting a penalty like that brings some momentum back to the defense. Push forward with a strong hitting.
Close set, tight end changes sides, two receivers split out to the right. And it tosses to Rolfson, and he has come up. Another flag thrown near the play.
Jake Rolfson on the carry, flag on the play. Flag number 10, Avery Dibble.
Looks like this one's going to be coming back as well. A block in the back. Wow, that's a big penalty for the Hawks. That's not a 5-yard, 10-yard holding. That should be 10, 15 yards.
These penalties are really adding up for Bethel Park.
Oh yeah.
So much momentum, and you can see just by this game how much intensity and pure adrenaline they want just to crush Mount Lebanon.
Yep. Yep. That'll be 10 yards. Mount Lebanon needs to get to the 10-yard line. And they're on the 35. They have a second and 25. With 4:45 left here in the quarter, Bethel Park has not gotten the ball once. Mount Lebanon has basically used this entire quarter. And jet sweep out to number 5, Troy Abke. And there's a ball. The ball is loose. Bethel Park says they have it. And they do. Wow.
That's a great fumble recovery by Bethel Park.
Wow. That'll definitely build some momentum here for Bethel Park.
I read that like a book.
Wow.
I was telling you, Sam, with all these penalties, bringing the ball back up to Bethel Park, they just had to capitalize on one play.
And as Bethel Park says, they just need one play. And that was Bethel Park's one play right now. And they will get their first taste on offense here. 4:29 left. Wow, almost 7.5 minutes. Mount Lebanon has had the ball. And the toss outside is to Gertz. He tries to cut back inside, but he has stood up. The initial hit delivered by number 23, Josh Alberts.
Eric Pavlik on a tackle for the Blue Devils. Center for the Blackhawks, number 61, Shane McNabb.
Flag on the play, and maybe Bethel Park will take this penalty because had that play gone through, that would have been a fumble in the backfield.
Illegal motion on the Hawks.
An illegal motion. That'll set the Hawks back 5 yards. So it'll now be 2nd, 15 from the 22. Mascaro in motion. The give is up the middle.
Derek Gerst on the carry.
Gerst plows ahead about 40 yards.
Tackle number 68,
Now, Mitch, in this situation, you got a 3rd and just over 10 to reach the first down marker. I expect Buffalo to go to the air here.
I do too. I feel like a run right now isn't what they need.
Yeah.
Not only do they have 12 yards to go, but a nice pass with a good reception would bring back some momentum.
Yep.
And another hard-hitting offense.
And I formation with 2 receivers, Mascaro in motion. And Cam Hay rolls out, Durst leading the way, able to buy some time, fires it to Dibble, but too low. Too low for Dibble's reach, and that'll be a 4th and 12. And what looks like a punting situation. It looks like Bethel Park will send out their punting unit.
I feel like he had some time on that one, could have composed himself better, looked at his options, but I feel like he just rushed it a couple seconds too early.
Yep. Levi Matheny back to punt for the Hawks, and he boots it down the sideline, and it stays inbounds for the moment. And ooh, risky recovery by Briarcheck, because had he not got possession of that, that would have been an easy home recovery for the Hawks.
It's hard to follow when they punt a beat this. Sometimes they don't all run at the same pace.
Spot 42-yard line.
42-yard line, Mount Lebanon will start out. Briarcheck in motion here. And to give us to Wilson.
I must say it's a staggering how long Mount Lebanon has had this ball for.
Yeah.
I have to give it to both teams for how aggressively they played. Not only has Mount Lebanon proceeded the ball up the field with great pace, Bethel Park, hard-hitting defense, I just brought it to them. But I feel like they just need to pick up the momentum and bring it in to the
Roth drops back the pass, and he overshoots his target. Daniema with the hit after.
Head number 13.
Bring up a 3rd and 5. Now, Mount Lebanon has had success both on the ground and in the air here, Mitch. And if you're Bethel Park, the defensive coordinator now, Coach Engel, you're wondering, is Mount Lebanon going to go to the air? Should I play a run or should I play a pass?
I feel it's a pass. They've been great throwing the ball here. And as you see, the 2 wide receivers set out on both sides. They're gonna have to go for it.
Man in motion here. And you're right, they do go to the air. He has to get rid of it quickly, and throws to the inside shoulder, tips off his hand, and that'll bring up a 4th and 5 here.
That was great pressure on the QB, causing a stutter step, make a rash pass, and it wasn't good enough for me.
Now keep in mind, Mitch, it looks like they're going to be punting here, so they will send Dibble back to receive. He had 2 punt return touchdowns last week. 2 of his 3 touchdowns, he had 2 of them were punt returns.
I'm very anxious to see what he can do on this drive.
Very interesting punt formation set up for Mount Lebanon. Not many. And a pooch punt. And then it goes out of bounds. About the 35-yard line. Bethel Park starting out here. They had a 4 and out last time. Give up the middle.
John Mascaro on the carry.
Joe Mascaro. He gets about 3 yards here on the play.
And now it's two to go. What are you thinking here? Like you asked me before, what are you going with?
Second down. Bethel Park has been known to change it up fairly often. They got trips, and they give a bubble pass out to number 32, Alex Mitten. He breaks it around the end, and he is close to the first down. But we'll see in a second here whether he got past the first down or not. And they will move the chains. Bethel Park's first down of the night.
Now, how much momentum would you say that brings to Bethel Park's offense?
Oh, that has to be just the fact that they can get something going through the air and get around Mount Lebanon's corners on the end. That should build some great momentum. And the give is to number 31, Zach Enoch. He breaks a couple tackles, brought down by 3 defenders. Number 22, Matt McGraw, in on the tackle.
Josh Alberts helped out by number 22, Matt McGraw.
Zach Enoch's first carry of the night goes for 5 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 5 here for the Hawks. And the zone is to Zach Enoch, and he breaks it, and he could go all the way. Touchdown, Bethel Park.
What an amazing run.
50-yard touchdown run, but there is a flag on the Hawks' eye of the 50-yard line. I wouldn't get too excited yet. It looks like this one's coming back, folks. A holding call, and the Bethel Park fans are not happy about it at all.
Now in the first quarter of play.
At the end of the first quarter here,